Right, good evening everyone. Welcome to round 2, Tier 3 Mexico. 15 drivers with us in Q1, so hello Kieran Froome. Hello Sammy. Hello Taku. How are we all doing? Tiki will be joining me about halfway through the stream. He's just got to do something before he can join. So you'll be joined with just me. The quali, I'd imagine. Lucky you. Got Panini Man. Lovely name. Starting his lap. I'm very well, Sammy. I'm very well. It shouldn't matter. There's only 15 of you. As long as you just set a valid time, you should be able to get through. Hello Blaine, how you doing? Right, we go Panini Man, now coming through the last sector. Around the last corner. Quite a tidy lap from Panini. Let's see what time he puts up. It's going to be a 1:16.2. It's a very good banker lap. Oh, Pulsefire isn't here, Blitz. It's just Poshboy at the moment. Pulsefire should be here about halfway through the stream. So you just got Poshboy for the moment. Top 3. Pff, I ain't got a clue, Sammy. I haven't got a clue. What about you guys? What do you guys think? DG Rocker with a 15.7. So we've got finishing up a lap. We've got the Red Bull Vapid Warrior on now on an out lap. Okay, starting with that. On an out lap as well. Ferrari. Also on his out lap. And then that is Sammy's going Panini, DG and Checo, which is P, I believe. Blitz is going Mayhem's Helios Rocker. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, I will guess. I'm gonna go Panini, P3, Raz P2, and DG Rocker P1 for Q1. That is. JXC deciding to go for another lap. Finishing his lap off. Puts him on a 16.1 now. Just remember, you don't need to set a competitive time. So, my predictions are pretty pointless because our predictions are pretty pointless because we'll be really trying. We've got a yellow flag. That's just on by. Crafty Ink now finishing off his lap. Through the last corner. Here comes the Ferrari. It's going to be... it was invalidated. Or was he on an out lap? I completely missed it. So, Crafty Ink will be going again. Luke has invalidated. Porpoise is doing. Porpoise is starting his lap. I'm going board with Porpoise in the Alpine. Or is he? Okay, maybe he's not on the lap. JXC on his in lap. Oh, whoops. Where is it? There it is. Down a bit. So Nathan, racing for the Mercedes, going through the S section, slightly losing the car. Nice through there at the end. Coming into the last sectors, the Mercedes. We don't, Sammy. I don't know what you're talking about. We really don't need that right now. Oh god. So Nathan goes P4 with a 1:16.3. Lethal Pete starting his lap. See, Blitz, I actually like interact and talk with Sammy because he doesn't call me Posh Boy. Sammy's quite nice and calls me by my Xbox name. But you may be as nice as what you are, Sammy, but I'm not singing to a little star again. Pete, now coming into the S section. This is a place where you can really easily lose the car. The drivers don't really need to push. They don't need to push yet. Just set a valid lamp and Pete does a good job going through the S section. To the last corner is Mr. Pete. Not going to be the quickest lap time, but it is going to be a valid lap time. There we go. It's a 1:22.1. It's just what am I saying? It's a time on the board. It's all he needs. Mind you, it says we've got 16 drivers now. VRL Black Wolf has joined, so people may need to set, or one person will need to Sammy, no. No. So yeah, there'll be one person who can get eliminated. Poor Boyce is at is last at the moment with a 1:36. So I'd imagine he would need to go again to set a valid laptop. Poor Boyce taking the rally section. Getting out of the way of everyone. Get all careful. There we go. You're okay now, mate. Black Wolf on the mediums. Okay. Black Wolf feeling maybe you prefer the softs in Q2. Choosing the mediums in Q1, he does save a set of mediums. It's not the quickest of laps. Only in 3 minutes section. Oh, Sammy, that is that's a tough question, Sammy, I'll tell you that. I don't know who to pick on now. This does need very, very delicate thought. I was going to go for just pick on Blitz. Even, you know, he may not be racing, but still pick on him. Kieran Froome missing, is that tier 2? Huh? Or whatever you've missed, Kieran, which I don't quite understand, he seems quite upset. Black Wolf now finishing up his lap on those medium tyres. Through the last section, sorry. Going to be a very good lap on these medium tyres. That puts him P2. 116 flat. Luke taking P2 with a 115.8, although I imagine that would have been on the soft tyres, which it was. Porpoise ecstatic with his lap time. I would be, mate. That was a bloody insane lap time, that. 136. Helios has retired. Did he have quali ban? I wasn't here last week, so I don't know. You shouldn't, Pete. I don't think you should. But, well, what's going on there? That was Black Wolf. Porpoise is now through with a 136. Helios crashed. Oh, no. So, yeah, everyone now should be okay. Black Wolf has a quali ban. Okay, well, he sat at that time. Yes, Taco, you've got a point. Yeah. As far as Q1s go, when you can't really lose anyone, the times are pretty competitive. With Nathan and JXC getting the exact same time, I've only just noticed. Anyone else on a lap? Is that Nini man on an out lap? Is he really? He is. I didn't pick up on that. Yeah. So Panini opting to go for the fresh softs again. Bit of a strange tactic, but maybe just wants to rubber in the tyres a little bit. Who knows? That is kind of wasted set. Yeah, an Epic Warrior also joining Panini's strategy. You can call it a strategy. The S section we go. Not perfect, but didn't lose the car, which was good. Into the last corner we go. Panini, sort of lap time can he set on these fresh soft? It's going to be a 1:15.4, the quickest time yet. Mayhem's on a lap. Josh, I'm not on a lap. Josh just seems to be just setting in lap times. 4 lap odd softs. Maybe just getting a feel for his car, his setup, and the track. This is effectively practice 1, practice 3, shall I say. Swiss J-Dog coming into the pits. Is everyone. I think it will be a very exciting race. I think the S section is going to claim many victims. We're going to see loads of safety cars and a lot of good battles, I think. I think it's going to be a very, very exciting race. imagine most people will retire. Oh, we've only got 10 seconds left. Everyone deciding to pit. It's the right choice. So that will be the end of Q1. No one else will set a lap time down. It's added in the AI for some reason. We are just waiting on the house garage to finish doing what they're doing. Are we? I don't know. Are we glitched? Of course we are. Whoopie doo. Oh. F1 21 has way too many glitches. Way too many. I'm talking about. Never mind. So here is your Q1 leaderboard. Leaderboard? Should I say leaderboard? Yeah, I'll say leaderboard. So Panini taking P1 with a 1:15.4. 3 whole tenths ahead of P2, who is DG Rocker, and P3 is taken up by Luke in the Aston Martin with a 1:15.895. People are talking Spanish. I think we've got Spanish lessons going on. See, now that is yes. I speak fluent Spanish. That's how I know that. Ja, I think Sammy's just putting random words in now. Letters rather. Anyway, Q2, 14 drivers, so we will be losing 4 of these drivers. So people will now be setting some fairly competitive lap times. Pole in Q3 will be DG Rocker. I think it will be DG Rocker. So Crafty Ink coming out on the mediums. Have a little look, see what people are going out in. So we have P at the moment, opting to go for the softs, Replica on the mediums, and Rocket on the mediums, and you can see all the rest. I can't bother to go through the list. So both the Ferraris out there, both on mediums, so maybe Replica's gonna Crafty's going to be giving Replica a bit of a tow. So the tow is pretty strong down Mexico. Down the first straight, and then apart from that, the rest of your lap is pretty poor because of the dirty air. Poor boy's still gloating about his 136. I would be. It's a very impressive time, to be honest. I don't even know why you're in this league, mate. You need to be in esports. That's where you need to go. Anyway. Right, we're going to ride involved with Replica just behind the Ferrari, who is looking to get a tow, by the sense of things. So the Ferrari deciding to do the tow. You will gain about a couple tenths down the straight, although he is a little further back, not in the slipstream at the moment, so who knows. First DRS zone, second DRS zone rather. To the end of sector 1, so 129.2 for the first sector. We have a yellow flash just to have to slow it down. See how Crafty Ink's getting on. Through the S section he goes. Good line through there. Braked a little bit early. After now finishing up his lap. Oh, and he's invalidated. That's my bad. Blackhofer's left. Replica will finish up his lap, and that will be a invalidation as well. We've got the McLaren JXE, who will be the first one to set a lap time, and it's 1:17.3 on the medium tyres. Decent lap there from JXE. A lot of people failing to set a valid lap time here. Alpine getting well out of the way of Josh, who has just spun it. He's got the Mazepin curse on him. Pole boys have now set a lap time, hopefully quicker than 1:36 this time, please. Pick Warrior coming towards the end of his lap. It's not a very quick lap here from Epic. He goes P3, but Josh Ramlin even worse time with the 1:29. Definitely is going to go again. DG, my provisional pole prediction. About to finish off his lap on the medium tyres. Looking like it's going to be a very strong time. The 1:16 flat for Rocker. Whole second and almost a half quicker than JXC in P2. That is a very, very strong time there from Rocker. Swiss J-Dog on lap, coming through the S section. Porpoise now takes... Oh, Swiss J-Dog goes very wide. Somehow doesn't invalidate. Porpoise on the soft tyres, going quicker than Rocker by 0.3, which you would imagine on the quicker tyres, so Porpoise will be happy with that. It's a bit of a scruffy end of the lap here from Swiss J-Dog. I would imagine would have to go again. Still goes P4. Luke now going for a lap. Raz coming out on the mediums to see what he can do as well. So it seems a lot of people are choosing to opt for the medium strategy for the race. Soft tyres could also be a shout though, because you will be splitting your strategy. And if there is an early safety car, these soft tyre runners will be they will be gaining from the safety car more than what the medium tyres will be. Luke on his lap. Through the S section he goes. Oh, and invalidates. Cutting it very close there. You just need to set a valid lap time. So the more laps he puts on these medium tyres, the worse lap time it will be. If I was him, I'd go in and go for the softs, which looks like he might be doing. Careful not to speed, mate. 7 minutes left of the session. Only 8 drivers being able to set a lap time. We'll go on board with Raz now. The lap, see what he can do. I'm going to go 28.7 for the first sector. Okay, 28.4. Locking up quite a lot there in the rear. Missing the apex, but hitting those apexes a little too much. Going over the big orange curve, which will lose you a little bit of speed. I was taking the perfect line through there. Could be a bit tighter to that apex. And does how I have to lift a lot. He gets his line a little bit wrong. But it is a 57.4 for the second sector. Missing the apex again. Much better corner there. Carrying the momentum through into the last corner. Back on the accelerator. Keep a tight line. So 1:17.4 puts in P6. So Mercedes running P3 and P6 at the moment in Q2. Meanwhile the Alpine's running P1 and P4. So the Alpine's looking the strongest team as it stands. Got Mr. Lethal Pete starting a lap on the soft. We'll run on board with Pete for the lap. Into turn 1 we go. Hard braking zone. You want to try and hop over that curb and then sort of hop over these two as well to get the most time. Pete just plays it nice and easy. Into the second DRS zone. Come towards the end of sector 1. It's going to be a 1:28.3, slightly quicker than Raz's sector time, first sector time. Missing the apex and running wide, but he should get a decent exit now. Now you got to throw the car in, be a little tighter, and as a result he misses that apex. Definitely needs to go a little bit more left for turning in there. Now end of sector 2, see what we can do here. Nice corner there. Hitting that apex, lovely. Slightly missing that one, but not going to lose him too much time. Now into the last corner we go. Into the second gear he goes. It's going to be a 1.6 again on the medium tyre, so he decided not to go for the softs. Perhaps he was just refueling when he pitted. He needs to set a lap now. He doesn't really want to do any more laps on these medium tyres. The more and more hot laps he do on the tyres, the worse his tyres will be for the race. And will not optimise his medium tyre strategy run at all. Next section we go again where he invalidated last time. Let's see how we can do this time. Plays it nice and easy and gets through without any invalidations. Into the last sector we go. Just keep it cool. Missing the apex a lot and running very wide. Somehow not an invalidation. The apex nice, and that one as well. Carrying good momentum through that last corner. Doesn't take the tight line. It's going to be a 1:17.2 for Luke. That should get through as well on the mediums. The second quickest time on the mediums. Just behind Nathan with the medium tyre in P5. 4 Boys thinks he's going to get P2 or P3. 4 Boys think he's going to be in a podium position. Crafting is going to want to hurry up and go out and set a lap, because if he does invalidate on his first lap, he will not have a lot of time to be able to set another lap. What's an uh-oh, Raz? What's wrong? What are you uh-ohing for? Pete going for another lap. Don't know why he's going for another lap. 2/10 down on his PB. Swiss J-Dog's tyres are going to be pretty cold. You can tell by how much he was oversteering then. Looks like he's looking to get a slipstream from the Red Bull in front. You'll gain a little bit of time down the straight, but through the corners, the dirty air will really affect his lap time. So in the long run, it probably isn't worth it. He needs to get straight over to the left as quick as he can, which he does. I think Epic Warrior isn't on a lap here. Or he might be on a lap. He's on really old mediums. Does get out the way for Swiss J-Dog. Compromising his lap a little bit. Swiss J-Dog 2 tenths down on his time. Now we go into this S section where you just need to play it cool and not invalidate. How was he not invalidated there? That was completely over the curb, but nevertheless carries on. It's going to be a 57.7, 3 tenths down now on his PB. Looks like he ain't going to improve unless he can pull out a mega last sector. Last corner we go. Not taking a very tight line there. Does improve a little bit on his sector time, but not enough. He doesn't really need to go again, but I think he might. Raz out there again. The gap between Raz and P10 is over a second. But definitely the right move for Raz to... Never mind. He won't be able to set another lap. Replica Gaming looking to improve. He needs to improve on his time to get through. He feels the mediums can do it for him. They are 3 laps old. His sector times just unfortunately are not going to be there. He's 14 seconds down. Epic Warrior also not going to be able to make the cut. Please don't pit. People, please don't pit. Just cross the line, see, and just end the quali, so. Thank you, J-Dog. Thank you, my man. There we go. A lot quicker. Come on, Epic. I think you're okay, Raz. I don't think you're dead. You are P10, and no one else is going to beat your time, so... No, Epic, don't be that guy. No. Oh. Yeah, you've got to be happy with that one, Raz. Through on the mediums. Whoa, tense. Lemons is left. Lemons, go. Oh, Nahum's. Oh. Oh no. Lobby has crashed. Oh no. Oh. Is everyone just crashed? Or am I the only one who's crashed? Well, that's frustrating. What, it's just me who's crashed? Can I have an invite then if it's just me that's crashed? Oh. Can I have an invite, please, somebody? I might actually be able to join off. They're not players. Lemons, rather. not letting me join. Well, at least you guys are still in, but I can't get back in. Thank you, poor boys. Let's try and join now. There we go. Black Wolf has now joined back, so here we are. Back we are here again, into Q3. I'm here, apologies. Hello, Anime. How are you doing this evening? Who do this, Pete? I reckon you got top 5 performance in you today. Top 5. So we're gonna have, who is the first one to cross the line? It's going to be, who's, right, Panini Man. Reaching speeds of 206 miles per hour and hard on the brakes is Panini. Into turn 1 we go. Turn 2 and now turn 3 is very nice through there. Lovely and clean and smooth on the accelerator. End of sector 1 we go, as I haven't got the telemetry up. I'm an idiot, sorry. Oh, I want just the... I cannot do that. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, okay. Panini Man looking very strong out there. So 56 flat, quickest sector 2 we've had. I'm going to go for a 15-2. Panini Man about to cross the line. Oh, 15-1-6-2, just missing off my prediction. Right, next to cross the line is the McLaren of JXC. Let's see what he can do. So 56-2 from JXC. I think 2 tenths behind Panini Man. JXC is going to set a 15-5. 4 tenths behind Panini and P1. Methodical Pete still in the pits. Raz goes P3 with a 15.8. So everyone getting into the 15s as it stands. Rocker now starting a lap. Swiss J Dog finishing off his lap. Not getting as good at sector times as what other drivers have been getting. Drafting hasn't validated, but it's going to be Swiss J Dog Swiss J Dog his lap. So he gets into the 16s. So 1:16.3 for Swiss J Dog. Rocker with a 28 flat for his first sector. Into the S section we go. Throw the car in very nicely there. Haas is flying along. Oh no, and he spins. Oh, it's a massive crash. Rocker in the wall, the end of his quali. That was a very, very big crash. Rocker will not be very happy there. He was my pole prediction. Poor boy's now coming through as well. What a spectacular crash that was. That S section claiming its first victim. These curbs on this game are so violent. If you hit it at the wrong angle, it will just absolutely send you off. Well, in Tier 1, I think we had about 18 drivers start the race, and we finished off with 6 drivers. Yeah. Six drivers. So 12 drivers spun and 12 drivers crashed. That's not the word I'm looking for. Now Pete, one who said he's been feeling a little bit nervous. Oh no, and validates on turn 2. He just needs to let his emotions calm down a bit. You can tell the way he's driving is just too panicky. He's got enough time to set a nice slow outlap, get his tyres in a good window, and then go for another run. Porpoise now finishing up his lap, 56.2. So not a bad second sector rather. Across the line, it's going to be a 15.3.2 rather. Very good there from Porpoise. Porpoise getting his prediction of either P2 or P3. At the moment, confirming P2. Lethal Pete will have to go for it again. He will be on slightly used softs this time. I say welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you for 24 of you coming along. You join us in Q3 of the Tier 3 Mexican race. At the moment we are on board with Mr. Lethal Pete, who's about to set his first, hopefully his first valid lap. Down the long stretch we go, reaching about 207 miles per hour. This is where he validated last time. Keeping well wide of the curbs this time, just setting a valid time. It's nice and clean through the first sector. Everyone's cheering on Checo. It's a 28.4 for Pete. Checo rather. Into the S section we go. Most dangerous part on the track. Checo's going through there, very nice. Not to go too wide, almost invalidates, but that's very nice through the S section. Almost 4/10 down on the P1 time. Looks like a very clean lap here from Checo, or slightly losing the car. Makes his angle a little bit more acute for the last turn. Gonna be into the 15.8. He puts himself P6. Very close to P5. JXC on his lap is improving ever so slightly. Needs to improve a little bit more though to improve to P3. Oh, stays in first gear a little bit too long. He does improve in that last second. That puts him P3. He's got enough time to go for another lap. That was on a fresh pair of softs. Luke, who is also on another lap. Raz on an outlap just behind him. Swiss J-Dog now about to start his lap. Taking a wide line there. Nathan on a lap, improving by 2/10. Not the quickest of sectors. 7 seconds rather, not 2/10. Runs a little wide through there. Into the last corner we go, hitting the apex nice. Upshifting for some extra traction, slightly losing the rear of the car. Tight line to 1:16.4, goes P8. So Luke not improving. He's invalidated, so he's going to go again. Porpoise now about to start his lap. Now, could he snatch P1 from Panini? Panini, who is still in the pits, maybe isn't going to go back out again. So could he be under danger from Porpoise? Porpoise, who I think is a new driver here, making his debut drive. Let's see what he can do. Into turn 1 we go. Hard braking zone. Nailing that apex. Pretty nicely there. He has improved his first sector by over 1/10 of a second. That would put him P1 as it stands. He just needs to keep his pace up as what he did before. Porpoise on a flyer. Into the S section we go. Oh no, he invalidates. Oh, he now needs to get a move on if he wants to cross the line again. He needs to go. Otherwise he's not going to make the grid. Make the line rather. Or has he accepted fate? You go again, unless you haven't got enough fuel. Go, 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 go. You got... Ah, no, it's not going to be enough. Porpoise isn't going to be able to make it through. But Crafty Inc. going to be his first valid lap. Let's see what lap time he can put up. Could he put a surviving... Oh my god. Okay, that was a little bit glitched. He just got in to set a lap time. Let's see what he can do. Oh, big snap of oversteer there. Right, sorry about that. Crafty, oh, Raz almost getting in the way there. Luckily he was ghosted. Into the S section we go. On the limit, you could say. Oh. Slight losing on the rear. He's absolutely throwing it through his corners and throws it a bit too much and crashes just like DG Rocker. Pushing the car a little too much. You could tell his... Oh! JXC getting very close there to Crafty Inc. Porpoise not going to be able to take P1 from Panini, so Panini will stay in P1. Raz not improving. Only P6 for Raz. After now going to cross the line. Not going to be enough, and that's going to be the end of Q3 with Panini in P1. Yeah, I saw you, Jack. So you were getting a bit too close to the comfort then. Almost lost it. So there is the Q3 leaderboard. Panini taking P1, only just ahead of Porpoise, who is less than 5/100ths of a second behind in P2. JXC even closer to Porpoise in P3, so very competitive podium there. The two Polish drivers going P1 and P2. And the two British drivers in P3 and P4. Crafty Inc. not being able to set a lap time, and DG Rocker also not being able to set a lap time, spinning out on the end of the S section. So yes, please do not ready up until asked to in the Discord. So there's Panini leading him off on the formation lap. Now coming up into the final sector of the formation lap. Will we see Porpoise get a better start than Panini and take him into turn 1? Will we see JXC on the mediums thrive later on into the race? Stick around. This is going to be a very, very interesting and exciting race. See how many drivers can keep it on the track. Now it's Panini leading him up to the P1 position. Here we go, everyone's lined up on the grid. 5 lights, and they're glitched. And we are away. Porpoise getting a very good start, already ahead of Panini. They're going side by side into turn 1. JXC and Luke also side by side. Oh, there's contact. Porpoise braking later. Into turn 1 we go. And Panini has lost the position to Porpoise there, and Porpoise is now away. Everyone keeping it clean. On board with Raz. Nathan absolutely sending it and completely outbraking himself. Nathan conceding those positions that he gained. So Panini and Porpoise absolutely flying, already 2 seconds away from JXC. He's looking to try and make a move on Crafty Ink. Crafty Ink is, has he got wing damage? He got no wing at all. What's happened here? This is a terrible start. On the soft as well. In he comes. And Anime and Replica Gaming. And oh my god. Anime loses his whole wing now. Although I imagine he was pitting for a new wing regardless. But Anime getting too late on the brakes. JXC, who's lost the position to Luke, looking to try and make the position back. He used 80% of his ERS in the first 2 laps. That is a lot of ERS that he's used. I'm being informed that the Haas of, I believe, Josh Ram, I'm guessing, hit Crafty Ink and lost his whole wing. So Porpoise picking up a time penalty. 3 seconds. That would have been for exceeding track limits, but look at the gap he's made on Panini now. Out of the DRS, fastest lap, he is flying. And he needs to be. The rocker in the pits. Oh no, he lost a wing. He's picked up some wing damage. JXE dropping back a bit. It's Raz on his teammate Nathan. Can he go for a dive? He decides it's best not to. Nathan locking up on the rear a little bit. Raz looks like he wants to get the move done. Nathan gets a poor turn there, but Raz just can't quite get enough to get past him. 4 points with another time penalty. He really needs to calm it down now. 6 seconds worth of penalties is really going to affect his race. JXE also picking up a 3-second time penalty. Raz running a little wide there. Porpoise now with another quickest lap. Helios with a great start, 6 positions, currently running in P10 in the points. Raz with the DRS open, Nathan without the DRS. Looks like Raz is going to be able to get the move done before turn 1. Into the braking zone they go. Nathan brakes a lot later. And Raz not able to get the move done. Luke also getting a time penalty, so time penalties being sent out to everyone. Nathan locking up on that rear again. Perhaps his brake balance is a little too rearwards. Needs to move that a bit more frontwards. Currently the closest battle on the track, the 2 Mercedes. I'd say Raz has got more pace than Nathan here with how much he's been keeping up to him. Raz going wide again. Could have picked up a warning there. Raz also has more ERS than Nathan. Luke with another time penalty. Medini keeping it clean though. So at the moment he is theoretically P1. Epic what? What happened to Epic Warrior? Oh, I missed that. Not a very good weekend there for Warrior. Luke still holding off JXE behind him, who's also on the mediums. So Raz has got past Nathan now. And Anime now at the quickest lap time with a 1:17.7. Running in 14th though, with an 8-second time penalty. I imagine he would have picked up that 5 seconds of contact with Crafty Inc. into the pits. And that's Black Wolf getting overtaken there by Josh Ram. Black Wolf does not have a wing. He has completely lost his wing and he doesn't have a helmet again. He doesn't have a helmet. This is I'd say a black flag there. He needs a helmet on. Swish J-Dog now closing up and going for the overtake on Nathan. Nathan's lost his wing completely. Almost going into the wall, and Crafting spins out on the S section. Blackwolf now making the move on Just Anime without a wing. There is now a safety car, our first safety car of the race. That would have been Crafting that would have got it out. This is now going to close up the pack again. Now, will we see Porpoise dash into the pits? Get off those soft tyres and onto the mediums or potentially the hards till the end. Obviously Panini also do the same. Only time will tell. So, poor Poise, what will he do? He will run into the pits. Careful not to exceed your speed limiter then. Panini also doing well, coming in. So Porpoise goes on to the medium tyre. Panini, whose box is further ahead, also onto the medium tyre. No one feeling the hards at the moment. It's a bit of a slow stop there for Panini, but it won't matter. A lot of people boxing. So Luke onto another pair of mediums. Let's get up tyres. JXC onto a fresh pair of softs. Okay. Keep an eye on JXC then, he's going to be flying out there. Pete says he's pushed me off. Who's pushed you off, Pete? Oh, I missed that. It's Pete going on to the fresh mediums rather as well. Mayhem's onto the fresh softs. It's J-Dog, the second one to go onto the fresh pair of hard tyres. Helios is joining him on the hard tyres. Nathan on the fresh softs. Don't know what's going on between him and J-Dog, but I don't know. I think you probably made the right choice not pitting. I think there's going to be another safety car later on. I think extend your stint on these mediums, and then go maybe medium soft, maybe, or extend your medium stint as long as you can, then medium soft. Yeah, but now you're on the alternate strategy, Raz. Everyone may be on quicker tyres. Hello, THX. How are you doing? Absolutely tapped. Yeah, I think there'll be another safety car. Hello. How are you doing this evening? I'd say, Raz, extend your stint. I'll be your engineer, right? Extend your stint, because now you will not be taking out your tyres as much as what you would have been. So keep care of your tyres during the safety car and the end of your stint. Extend your stint, and hope for a safety car. And then maybe go on to the soft tyres. You're going to want the safety car to come out at around lap 22 maybe, around that mark. Because then it will be in the safety car will have to go for a couple laps, and then your soft tyres should be able to make it for the rest of the race. Should, I say. But you have got to do a hell of a lot of laps on those mediums. So, I mean, you never know. You could see an early safety car. So you've now got to defend from Porpoise and Panini as much as you can. You've got to hold them up as much as you can and affect their strategy, because they're going to want to get past you as quick as they can. So here we go. Safety car restart. Raz leading the pack. Bunching them all up. Getting ready to go. Raz is going to lead this till the line. He goes early, in fact. Although Porpoise does get a decent start there. But Raz gets a very good start. And is not going to be affected by Porpoise. But Porpoise is going to have Panini to worry about. Porpoise braking a lot later. Raz, you're going to need to extend the gap. Get it over a second if you can. Get out of DRS. Then maintaining that gap is going to be really hard. We've got Replica, Nathan and J-Dog all at the back. Not getting involved in the safety car restart. Black Wolf picking up another time penalty. DG up to P5 from his crash in Q3. Where is your bloody... There you go, position change. Rocker picking up a penalty. Rocker up 4 positions in. JXC on the back of Panini. It's a very close battle here. Both got the same amount of ERS. Panini looks like looking to make a move on pole boys. Panini going on the little bit of grass. They're going to go side by side into turn 1. There's contact, big contact. Panini gets spun round. Did poor boys give him enough room there? We don't know. That's now one less person for Raz to worry about. Poor boys looking to try and make a move on Raz. Goes on the alternative line, trying to find a bit of clean air. Not being able to make him pass. Raz doing a very good job of defending the position. JXC wants to get past both of these drivers as quick as he can. He's on a much quicker tyre, as you can see through the S section. Oh my god! That is can someone please clip that? Or note it down. That was pretty poor from poor boy sir. Don't know if Raz has picked up wing damage. Doesn't look like he has. Porpoise into the pits. Maybe he did pick up wing damage. He did. He's lost an end plate. He's only got himself to blame though. I wasn't paying full attention, so I can't really give my opinion, but that looked from a glimpse like it was Porpoise committing way too hard. Oh, we have Raz who's spun. Oh no. Those medium tyres, they can go on the rear. Black Wolf getting the move done, diving down the inside of Helios. The end of sector 1. Pete understeering a lot. Black Wolf got a lot more pace than Pete. The DRS activate, can he get him now into the end of the sector 2? It looks like he's going to go for a dive. Brakes a lot later than Pete. Runs a little bit wide. Pete now on his gearbox. Pete will get the DRS down the long straight. Black Wolf getting a lot better exit there. Using that overtake. Pete dropping a little too far back now to be able to make a move. He is gaining. He was not gaining quick enough, unfortunately. Little battle up front here. JXC and Rocker. JXC on the soft and Rocker also on the softs. Rocker on the much older pair of softs though, so JXC should have more pace. Luke is looking at a very, very comfortable position here. P3. One of the best tyres to be on at the moment. He's looking pretty solid right now. He needs Rocker and JXC to continue battling. Muck up their soft tyre strategy stint. Rocker pitch now on those 8-lap old softs. He's had enough of them. Now this unleashes Luke to try and overtake JXC. Luke using a lot of his ERS. JXC also not on a lot of ERS either. ERS management not proving to be good enough at this stage in the race. Poor boy's now the quickest lap. Running in... Where is he? P11. Pete on the back of Raz. Pete on the much newer pair of mediums. Black Wolf now working his way up towards the back of Anime, who I believe started quite far back. "13 positions Anime's gained, 13 positions, and Black Wolf 10. So a brilliant race from these two runners here. McLaren looking very strong, wearing P4 and P1, may I add. Black Wolf looks like he wants to make the move done now. And Porpoise is retired, Porpoise is out. I did see him pick up a penalty, so maybe he was pushing a little too hard. And our potential race winner is now out of the Grand Prix. Will it bring out the safety car? And it does. It does bring out the safety car. I didn't see the message pop up. Raz pitting. What's he going to go on? He goes on to the soft tyres. He's going to have to pit again then this race. So here we have the second safety car of the race. Nathan gets a drive-through penalty. Oh no, it's going to ruin this race. JXC pitting, the front five guys pitting. They're going on to the soft tyre for JXC again. Helios goes into P1 now on those old hards. Nearly up into P2. JXC takes P3 just in front of Rocker. P4. Poor Boys is gone. So now, who is going to be our race winner? Helios, starting from, if I can get it up, P16 on the grid, up 15 positions. What a race from Helios so far. The drivers behind him will be a lot quicker on the much newer and better compound tyres. However, the position he's in, very, very good. Because his tyres will last to the end. Panini's... I don't think Panini's will last to the end. Rockers probably will. They're going to be getting close though. So Helios is looking very good. He's got to worry maybe a little bit about Luke on the fresh hards. And potentially Black Wolf on the fresh mediums. And then everyone further down the grid on fresh softs who will have to pit again. Yeah, Helios will be leading the Grand Prix for the first lap. Yeah, I'd say that was the right call, Raz. You're running P9. You've got, to be honest, you've got a lot of drivers ahead of you on fresh tyres. You've got Mayhems and Anime both on fresh softs. Black Wolf on fresh mediums, Luke and P5 on fresh hards, Rocker in 4th on 2-lap-old mediums, and Jerksy on fresh softs in P3. So Jerksy's looking very strong. But you need to now try and make some positions up, and then go for another pair of softs at around, I'd say, lap 27, if you want to go for softs again. Pat getting very bunched up, and Raz, okay, to no fault of his own, picks up a penalty. He'll be able to get that removed, and also does lose a position, I believe, to Josh Ram. Alright, we're going to go on board with Helios to see what he can do for the safety car restart. It will be going in this lap if the Mercedes of Nathan catches up, which he should do. Yeah, you can get that removed for us. That wasn't your fault. I was spectating you as well, so. Oh no. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, Helios getting very close to the safety car then. Doing on Lewis Hamilton. He's going to have to let the safety car go. He's staying a little bit too close, although the safety car doesn't say it's in yet. Why is it not going in? So the safety car's not in this lap. Okay, not what I was expecting. Oh, it is in this lap. Didn't have a... Helios is going to have to go now. And he's not going to be able to get a very good jump. And he's going to lose out quite a lot here, because we've got JXC, DG Rocker, and Panini both flying through. Are we going to see 3 abreast? Into turn 1 we go. JXC gets the jump on all the 3 drivers and takes P1. Helios dropping like a stone into P3. Oh, we've got contact between the Aston Martin and the Haas. Helios losing 2 positions there. JXC though in P1, and he's now going to put his foot down on those first softs. He's going to be so much quicker. Missing that apex quite a lot then, but him and Panini, look at that, absolutely flying away from Helios on those old hards. Black Wolf getting held up a lot here. Helios not being able to keep his pace up. Black Wolf looking to make a move, with Rocker also sniffing at the danger. Rocker goes to the inside send. Helios goes very wide. It's very close between these 2 drivers. Rocker still on the outside. Helios cedes a position. Helios is now dropping like a stone, unfortunately. Raz now gets the move on Helios. Now Mayhems, could he make the move on Raz? Depends who brakes later, both braking at the same point. Raz doing a good job and sticking ahead there. Pete spins! Presses that accelerator down a bit too violently and loses the rear. It's not ideal there for Pete. J-Dog on the 8-lap-old softs. Oldest soft tyres on the grid at the moment, looking to make a move on Helios. Helios, who did start P1 on the safety car restart, now running in P7. That just proves how much your soft tyre, your tyres affect your pace. JXC really mucking up that S section, losing almost a second to Panini. Panini now within DRS, although I don't think DRS has been activated yet. Now we're halfway through the Grand Prix. JXC with the upper hand. DRS is now being enabled. So Panini's is going to want to get back in that DRS zone, using all his ERS to try and stay within that 1 second. Can he go quicker through these turn 1, turn 2 section? The DRS detection zone is before he won't get DRS down this straight. Now if JXC doesn't make a mistake, he can just run away with it. Now Black Wolf, starting from really far back. Starting from P15, looking in a very promising position. 3-lap-old mediums, running in P3. At this stage of the Grand Prix, it's pretty decent. So Panini, the only one not to get a penalty yet in this Grand Prix as well. So bear that in mind with all penalties involved, where that'll put people. Blackwell the 6-second time penalty. Luke with a 12. Luke in P14. Why is he in P14? Did he not have to pit? Missed that. JXC now absolutely flying ahead with Black Wolf now looking to make the move on Panini. Panini can do nothing about it. Black Wolf ahead. A really healthy amount of ERS as well compared to Panini's completely depleted resource. Raz picks up another 3-second time penalty. Or rather his first 3-second time penalty of the race. Black Wolf now closing in on JXC. Despite being on those medium tyres. Both of them same age. Black Wolf looking very strong. Losing out through the S section though, that's just because of potential tyre grip. Pete and Helios battling. Helios in AI mode, oh no. Helios' race was going so well. He now only got 1 point on the board. Black Wolf out the DRS of Panini now. Black Wolf with a lot more ERS than JXC. JXC will have to pit again, so as it stands, Black Wolf looking in a very good position. Rocker now on the back of Raz. Rocker on the 7-lap-old mediums, Raz on the 6-lap-old softs. Rocker with almost 100% ERS compared to Raz's 20%. Going a little wide there, losing some time. Black Wolf is gaining on JXC now, almost within DRS zone. JXC swerving around. And knowing the inevitable will eventually happen. And we've lost Luke. Luke has, I think, he just retired in the pits. No, he isn't. He's retired on track. If you're going to retire, please can you retire on track? In the pits, shall I say. Black Wolf now on the back, just a no helmet, on the back of JXC. JXC deciding to pit, doesn't want to give Black Wolf any more DRS. Now will he go for the mediums till the end? And he does, medium tyres till the end for JXC. Rocker getting the move done on Raz, he goes into P2. So if Raz is to pit now, he would come out behind, most probably, maybe just Anime. Might get hit just Anime in P9. But then he's going to have the likes of Panini and JXC in front of him on fresh mediums. As Raz, I'd extend his stint, try to get to the soft tyres again. JXC picking up a time penalty, pushing on those fresh mediums. Everyone very split up at the moment. Like close battles, apart from Raz and Rocker. He's the only one in DRS. That's a complete lie. I've just told you guys big lies. Mayhem's breaking a lot earlier than what he needs to do into the pits. Regardless, in they go. Rocker picking up another time penalty. So Rocker running a 9-second time penalty and Raz with an 8. Pete with a 3-second time penalty. So Black Wolf is P1 at the moment. Pete losing it again on the same part of the track. Oh no, did he get wing damage? He went through the board. Can't tell. He looks like he's okay. He's okay, I think. No end plates are missing. So he will continue. You should see he puts the accelerator down a bit too aggressively on the end of that corner. Can check tyres, please. Raz now working his way onto the back of DG Rocker. With a lot more Euro, so you need to start using some of that. Not using it efficiently, you could be going a lot quicker. Raz in the DRS. Don't know if he's going to be able to make a move. Very quick in a straight though. Nailing his braking zones. Yellow sick. That's Helios. It's not Helios, I lied. Who's that? In the S section. Mayhem's who was fine? Or was he? I think Mayhem might have crashed in the S section. He has, yeah. Mayhem's is out. Raz now dropping back quite a lot. So I'm not surprised these softs will be pretty used now. Raz really wanted Mayhems to give him a safety car then. That would help him out so much. Raz needs a safety car. Tyres will be pretty poor by now. But he's going to extend them as long as he can. Just hope for a safety car. Hope someone bids it. People getting a bit hairy in the S section. So the chances of people now bidding it in the S section is just going to keep on getting higher and higher because their tyre wear is going to be getting higher and higher, and that can really easily catch people out. J-Dog on the better tyres should be able to make the move on Josh Ram in DRS zone. Anyone got any nice refreshments? Anyone sitting down with a nice cold beer watching the race? Oh, that sounds nice. Bet you Plays is probably on the gin. Plays been a bit of a lady boy. Strongbow, yeah, I'll give you that. Cider's okay. What flavour though, mate? Oh, you don't have one? You have a fruit shoot. Oh, mate, that is OP. That's a lot better than Bloody Strongbow. Panini on the back of JXC. Blaze supporting him on with his fruit shoot. Raz in P2 at the moment, still begging for a safety car, although I don't think it's going to come for him. He's going to have to pit at some point because he's going to be losing out to people all around him. If he does pit right now, he'll... So yeah, if he pits right now, he'll probably be coming out... about... P7, P8? Maybe P6? Yeah, Raz begging for a safety car. Gaz is in the stream. Hello, Gazza. Yeah, Aston Martin as well, yeah. Yeah, Aston Martin's not doing very well. So yellow flag, sector 2, not bringing out the safety car though. Just tell these really old softs are really affecting Raz's momentum through these corners. The S section now is so cautious and slow for Raz. Now will Raz dive into the pits? He's going to have to go into the pits sometime. I don't think he can make these softs last to the end. Pens, they are pretty high, Gaz. Okay, as it stands, Black Wolf will take P1. He's on the medium tyres. Rocket with a quickest lap. Another time penalty for Josh Ram. Helios picking up a time penalty again. Panini is still the only one not to pick up a penalty. Though he's not going to gain any positions from it. So he's a bit too far back. Only just though. Might be able to get, he will get past Raz because Raz might have to pit again. Tyres, yeah. Raz is going to have to pit again. So Panini should take P2. See if Raz will pit now. You can only hope for a safety car for so long. Unless he makes his tyres last till the end. Which I don't think they will. 15 lap odd softs now. There is one small stroke of luck that there's a close battle for Raz. Now, could one of them bring a safety car out? Or there's contact between JXE and Rocker, not giving enough space. Very close contact there. We're going to go 3 abreast into turn 1. DG Rocker getting the move done on both JXE and Panini. Panini respecting, giving space. He does need to pit. He's hoping for a safety car for a bit too long, really. Because if he doesn't leave a lot of laps till the end, he hasn't got a lot of laps to catch up on the quick tyres. But then if he gets a safety car now, he'll be in very, very, very good hands. I can understand his risk. He's sticking it out. This is going to be one impressive stint. 16 lap-old softs all around Mexico. That is really impressive. Could we see a puncture from Raz? Raz is it. Okay, Raz, mate, don't type on the stream when you're buddy. Raz thinks he can make it. We're all supporting you, mate. Penalties wise, Raz is also in a good position in regards to DG Rocker. Who's closing up on him, but Rocker will need to get 4 seconds ahead of Raz as well. We've got a yellow sector flag. It's yellow sector flag. Yellow sector 1. But nothing. That would cause the safety car to come out, unfortunately. Black Wolf just running away with this win. What a race from him. Starting P... see if I can get it up. P15. What a race from Black Wolf. Absolute domination. I want to keep an eye on Raz. I want to see if he gets any punctures. He's just got to be careful on the traction zones. Try not to wheel spin the rears as much. Oh, I can slightly see the graining effect on the tyres as well. I don't know if that's a new effect. See a little bit of the tyre on the outside. There's a bit more slick than the inner side. He's obviously running more of a negative camber. Raz playing it nice and safe, but Rocker is catching quick. 4 laps to go. Raz has got to keep care of his tyres. Defend from Raz. Defend from Rocker. And stay within 4 seconds. It's a very tall order for Raz. Very, very tall order. Let's have a look at DG Rocker's. He's on 4 lap-old softs. So he's going to be a lot quicker. I think Raz is going to have a very, very tall order to keep this P2. Just Ame with the quickest lap as well, with a 16.2. Raz has also got JXC and Panini Man breathing down on Rocker as well. What are they with their penalties? Panini's on 3 seconds. So Raz could lose... Raz will lose a position. Raz will lose a position to Panini as it stands. And DG Rocker's through on Raz. So Raz may not even get a podium. Make these tyres last 18 laps is an incredible stint, so I've got to give it to Raz. Oh, locking up the fronts there, that's not going to help. Nathan is retired. Could we see a safety car? There is a safety car. There is a safety car on lap 33 of the Mexican Grand Prix. This is a gift to Raz. Raz will now be screaming. And Black Wolf will be screaming of not of joy anyway. 12 seconds worth of time penalties as well. He'll pit and get in front of Rocker easily. He'll keep his P1 on new soft tyres. So yeah, we're going to see a little mini sprint race. Everyone will now be chucking on those fresh softs. Absolutely everyone should come to the pits now. Although we see Panini staying out. He only has 3 seconds. Okay, he got a 3-second time penalty as well. So Panini, could he stay within 9 seconds of Black Wolf in like a couple laps? Panini could be the one taking the win now. How the tables have turned. JXC also opting to stay out, but with 15 seconds worth of time penalties, he's going to very quickly fall down that order. So now, because of this safety car restart, people with a high amount of penalties, who was quite high up the grid, away from everyone, will now be really affected. So the likes of Raz, J-Dog, Panini, they're going to be profiting from this quite a lot, and maybe even Pete a little bit. I imagine safety car will be in this lap, even if the pack isn't bunched up. Black Wolf, Panini and JXE all warming up their tyres. There. Let's have a look at the tyres, shall we? What tyres they're on? So Black Wolf on the fresh soft, so he should get away pretty easily, but because of pens, I'm not sure if he'll be able to hold his lead. Is safety car in this lap? If so, it's really going to affect the likes of everyone behind Raz. Let's have a look, see if the safety car goes in. Does go in. Black Wolf leaving it to the last second. Raz is going to want to get a good start here. Raz does get a good start. Already past DG Rocker. Looking to make a move on Panini. ERS activated. He's going to be able to get the move potentially down on JXE. Could he go for a dive on Panini? On the fresh softs. There's contact. Oh my god. Raz's day's just gone from really good to really bad. That's so unfortunate for Raz. Through no fault of his own. Just ran out of road. Raz had potential of maybe even a race win there. Black Wolf now needs to make a gap. What gap does he need to make now to JXE? He doesn't need to make a gap, he needs to make a gap to Panini. And he needs a gap of 9 seconds. And he's currently 5 seconds away. If he goes 4 seconds quicker than Panini in this next lap, he will take P1. And also Panini's on old mediums. Could Black Wolf be able to make that gap? It's going to be very tough, but he's going to be putting his foot down, that is for sure. Rocker making the move on JXE. Rocker on the new soft tyres as well. Rocker with a 15-second time penalty. JXE rather with a 15-second time penalty, so he ain't going to be able to fight that for too long. Gap between Black Wolf and Panini is now 6.5. Gap is just getting bigger and bigger. Can Black Wolf still get this lead? Get this win, rather. What an exciting last lap it is for the Mexican Grand Prix. Pete and Josh ran battling it out. Pete deciding to go around the outside, gets a move done. Josh letting him through, does not want to battle through there. But oh, it's going to be very close between Black Wolf and Panini, as long as Panini doesn't make any mistakes. Panini should take the win here. Black Wolf does get the fastest lap as well. But it's going to be Panini who takes P1, Black Wolf who takes P2, and Raz in P3. What a race from Raz. Despite being spun out, managed to get back up there. Get that P3. Rocker in P4. J-Dog in P5, JXE taking P6, falling down the grid because of penalties. Pete, Checo should I say, in P7, Anime in P8, Josh in P9, Helios in P10, and Replica in P11, and we have lost 6 other drivers. Williams on top today, closely followed by the Alfa Romeo and Mercedes on the podium. What an exciting race that was. Just waiting for the Replica to cross the line now. Here we go. Steady does it, mate. That's the end of the race. What a stint from Raz on those softs. Incredible, incredible race. Driver of the day deservedly goes to Black Wolf with an incredible performance, starting P15. Absolutely flying up that grid and showing his pace. Fortunately, he didn't get the win, but Panini takes the win today. Thank you all for coming along to the Mexican round 2? Round 3? 2? 3. It's round 3, isn't it? What round is it? Round 3, yes, round 3. So, yeah, thank you all for coming along to the Tier 3 round 3 Mexican race. And hopefully by myself and TQ next week. So thank you all for coming along, and I'll see you next week.